Today is February 7th, 2018, and this is your daily episode blog number 29. Today we are at 5,000 USD dollars, and in BTC levels, I'm actually very curious. Zero point 0.6, yeah, 0.62 BTC. We have lost a lot of BTC, and that's like the worst case scenario. You want to be able to hold as much BTC as possible. So the fact of the matter that I have lost so much BTC, for me personally, is a big deal. I would like to make sure I have a little bit more in BTC, and if altcoins are selling off while BTC is rising, that's gonna be an issue. However, fortunately for me, 25% or less than that, 20% of my portfolio is in BTC right now because of the bot, which is good news. So regarding the ultimate sale of the year, I think I totally missed it. So I'm just going to look at my own chart that I created for myself. And these are just some numbers for myself that I created. And this is where I wanted to hit. And we found support. But I didn't want to buy it there. I wanted to retest support maybe down here somewhere. And maybe I could get it off on a fire sale around the $6,300 mark. Right now, I need an account on Robinhood. And get my funds ready for the purchase, because if it does dip down to that level, I need to make sure I can buy at that point, because for here on out, I'm pretty certain. A coworker of mine bought on this dip, and he's just a TA. I mean, and he's the guy that has so much balls that he bought during the DOA attack on Ethereum. So I mean, that guy has balls of steel, and he bought and bought and bought and bought as it kept continuously dipping lower and lower and lower and lower, and he came up significantly from that purchase. So I need to do sort of the same thing. And we should bet. We should put our money into crypto, and we know that it's going to rise regardless, right? It's been like this for a very long time. The people that have experienced this, they know what's up. So yeah, you can see here bouncing off the RSI. Moving on to the bot real quick. The bot is actually down right now. So if we take a look at the GitHub, there's a lot of people complaining, saying, hey, bot's not working, bot's not working, bot's not working. Right now, I'm actually trying with default settings, but it's not able to see any pairs, so I don't know what's going on. It's able to pick up my dust. It sees my pairs. It's a full cleaned up version. Totally clean. The only thing I did was extract and put my API keys, and that's it. But it's not able to see any possible buys, and this is where it just looks at. If you could see right now, we have gained, wow, 15%, right? Because if this turns into a 2, that's 20%. That's a pretty big deal, actually. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. And I have about 0.4 in Bitcoin. So gaining about 15% from where we started at, you know, 0.0, you know, from 100, 0.100. That's a solid 50% gain in about 2 weeks now that I've had the bot. I'm just a little disappointed that it's not running more, and hopefully this bot continues to make me money. I'm thinking about just putting a little bit extra in, but I'm not trying to be super greedy at this point. Take it slow, and then next thing I'll probably end up doing is buying feeder, so that I'll feel more comfortable about the bot buying during the dips and on the highs and everything else in between. So anyways, that concludes my video. Thanks for watching, guys.